But first at noon, we're working the very latest on the deadly tornado. Search teams are scouring the rubble in Joplin, Missouri, looking for survivors in the wake of the deadly tornado that devastated that city.
Meanwhile, more severe weather may be bearing down on that area. Now, here are the latest headlines. Officials say the death toll has now risen to 117. That makes it the deadliest single tornado in the U.S. since 1950.
But there are signs of hope. Rescuers say they have saved 17 survivors from the rubble so far. Eyewitness News reporter Joel Brown is in Joplin with more.
Patrick and Danielle, this is still a search and rescue mission in Joplin, but they intend to wrap up those efforts over the next 3 hours. There is still hope of finding survivors in all of this, but time is running out. Search teams in Joplin, Missouri are racing to find signs of life before more severe weather moves in. They want to clear 2 flattened apartment complexes by this afternoon.
I hope to find some survivors between now and then. If not, we'll move into recovery mode after that. We will literally covered every foot of this area over the last 2.5 days.
Missouri's governor expects the death toll will rise, with at least 117 known dead. The twister that hit Joplin is already the single deadliest in the U.S. since 1950. More than 100 people are still unaccounted for, including 18-year-old Will Norton. His sister says her brother and father were driving home from Will's graduation when the tornado hit.
He had his arms around Will when they started flipping, and Will's seatbelt snapped and he flew through the sunroof.
Will's family believes they'll find him eventually at an area hospital. Crews searching smashed cars and buildings are spray painting these big X's on the sides to show they've been checked. The tornado demolished about 2,000 buildings in this city of 50,000.
It's overwhelming, just the amount of destruction that's everywhere.
The devastation at one of the region's main hospitals is a major blow to the recovery and Joplin's economy. But St. John staff is still providing care around the clock.
It's an incredible group of people to work with. They're very professional, and they're the kind of people that you just can't knock down.
Missouri's governor's looking forward to President Obama's visit this weekend to keep the spotlight on a city that needs the country's help. I spoke with one woman this morning who survived the storm and just made it home today. There were 2 huge trucks just like this right in the middle of what used to be her kitchen. She had no idea who the trucks belonged to or where they came from. In Joplin, Missouri, I'm Joel Brown, Eyewitness News.
Now, as Joel mentioned, the White House announced today that President Obama will visit Joplin this Sunday. The president spoke about the tornado this morning while at Buckingham Palace in England. He says he is heartbroken by the devastation.
Our thoughts and prayers are with the families who are suffering at this moment. And all we can do is let them know that all of America cares deeply about them, and that we are going to do absolutely everything we can to make sure that they recover.
The president is in the middle of a 6-day tour of Europe. You can count on Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the deadly tornado in Missouri. We'll have the latest from Joplin tonight. Starting on Eyewitness News live at 5, you can find the latest stories plus a photo gallery online at our website, WPRI.com.